You're here for a reason, guided by forces beyond your understanding, called to uncover the truths that only the chosen can receive. This isn't by chance. It's a purposeful invitation from your spiritual guides, speaking directly to you. They know your strengths, your fears, and the potential that lies within you. This message is for you alone, a personal gift from realms unseen, waiting to unfold. You carry an intensity that others feel before they even see you, a magnetic force that unsettles those around you. Your presence is undeniable, brimming with an innate power that can't be softened or hidden, even when you wish it to be. People might not fully understand why, but they are drawn to you, and paradoxically, may distance themselves, as though standing too close to you reveals their own inadequacies. They see in you a mirror, a reflection of something they struggle to confront within themselves. It's not merely your words or actions, but an aura you carry, radiant yet overwhelming, like standing too close to the sun. You, as a chosen one, are a light worker, a healer by nature. Your energy is pure, unfiltered and unyielding, capable of bringing truths into sharp focus. This intensity doesn't only attract, but also intimidates, stirring a fear in others that they might be seen as they truly are. They may not articulate it, but their instinct tells them to back away, fearing the karmic repercussions of standing in your light unprepared. They sense that you're attuned to forces and truths beyond their grasp, and that awareness triggers insecurities they cannot control. Those who drift away are not abandoning you. They're escaping from the reckoning your presence demands. Your light exposes not by choice, but because that's the essence of who you are. In your presence, others can feel their own karmic debts and hidden fears brought to the surface, urging them to either face them or flee. Your voice cuts through the noise with a clarity that others can't ignore. You see it now, every sly comment, every manipulative tactic, laid bare before you as if stripped of its disguises. This isn't about becoming a vigilante or seeking conflict. It's about truth, and your refusal to let darkness fester in plain sight. You call out these behaviors with an unflinching resolve, because your spirit has outgrown the need to appease or stay silent. Your strength doesn't come from sheer willpower alone, but from the profound self-awareness you've earned. You can see through the facades, each pretense as transparent as glass. It's not just that you've learned to identify negativity. You're now compelled to confront it. The energy within you has reached a point of expansion that demands authenticity, rejecting anything that disrupts your peace or undermines your integrity. This calling is unavoidable. You were once content to walk around these behaviors, perhaps even excuse them, but now you wield a kind of inner fire that won't let you. Others may find themselves shrinking under your gaze, not because you aim to diminish them, but because they feel the weight of their actions reflected back at them. Your words are mirrors, and when you speak, you force others to face themselves. This is the mark of your spiritual growth, the power to not only recognize negativity, but to dissolve it with the force of your conviction. You embody a rare balance, a fusion of energies that makes you both grounded and transcendent. Your power isn't confined to one realm. It's rooted in the earth, yet it stretches into the cosmos. This equilibrium between the masculine and feminine energies within you makes you formidable, both nurturing and fiercely protective. You have the strength to stand firm, yet your spirit flows with a fluid grace that can't be contained. This isn't a coincidence. You've cultivated it, a fusion that feels both ancient and unyieldingly present. Your physical strength isn't a mere vessel. It's the foundation that allows your spiritual gifts to flourish. Without it, your energy would drift, unanchored, lost in the currents of the world's demands. But because you possess this physical might, you are grounded, able to channel your spiritual insights with unwavering focus. This harmony between body and spirit isn't just for you. It's a source of power that ripples outward, affecting everyone around you. When you act, when you speak, you move with a presence that cannot be ignored, rooted in the undeniable force of both realms. This dual power isn't optional, it's essential. To neglect one would be to undermine the other, to dull the blade that cuts through illusion. You're both warrior and healer, a being of flesh and spirit, In your balance lies your greatest strength, and it gives you a power that others may never fully understand, but will always feel. You move through this world under an invisible shield, woven from the strength and vigilance of your spiritual guides and ancestors. They are your protectors, fierce and unyielding, surrounding you with an energy that others can sense but may never understand. You walk with this power, knowing that you are never alone, held in a constant, watchful presence that deflects harm before it even reaches you. They guard you as if you were the most precious force, untouchable and safeguarded from those who might wish you harm. You don't need to retaliate or worry about those who cross you, because the universe operates with a balance as precise as it is unbreakable. Karma will find those who have wronged you, without hesitation, with or without your involvement. Your guides are the architects of this unseen justice, ensuring that any negative energy aimed at you is returned to its source, magnified and swift. This protection isn't something you earn. It's part of the legacy they've gifted you, a shield passed down through lifetimes. Those who act against you may feel emboldened at first, but they will soon sense a force they can't explain, an unseen weight pressing back upon them. This is your protection in action, a silent retribution that doesn't require your interference. You walk in the grace of those who came before you, armed with their wisdom and fortified by their unwavering loyalty. You are not here to merely witness the wrongdoings of others. You are here to call them to account. When faced with injustice, your presence becomes a force that demands reckoning. You hold a mirror to those who would evade responsibility, compelling them to face the consequences they hope to escape. Your voice isn't just an instrument of truth, it's a catalyst for change. You are unyielding in your pursuit of what is right, standing firm as a beacon that cuts through deception and excuses. Your strength in the face of wrongdoing is not passive. It's a fierce, active stance that shapes the very space around you. You were not made to absorb the hurt, or to quietly step aside while others transgress. Your purpose is to disrupt, to confront, to ensure that those who harm others cannot do so without being seen. This is your call to justice, an indomitable will that commands accountability with every step you take. You do not let injustices pass unchecked, and this vigilance transforms you into a sentinel for truth. When you stand up for yourself, you shift the balance, creating ripples that remind others they cannot act without consequence. You embody the principle that no wrong goes unnoticed, that the scales will always find their way back to equilibrium. If you're ready to take this resolve to the next level, the Obsidian Inner Order powered by Astral Atom is where you belong. It's more than a community. It's where chosen ones like you come to refine their power, sharpen their sense of justice, and make sure every step they take forces the scales to tip in their favor. In the Inner Order, we give you the tools to make sure the balance never shifts away from you again. You don't just react, you control the narrative, ensuring that no one ever doubts your strength, your resolve, or your worth. God has led you here because it's time to turn your stance into something unstoppable. If you're tired of playing by the rules of others and ready to command respect with every move you make, join the Inner Order. The link is in the description. Your empathy is like an unquenchable river, flowing from the depths of your being, capable of washing over the pain and suffering of others. As a light worker and healer, you sense emotions and unspoken truths with an intensity that most cannot fathom. You have a gift that enables you to reach into the shadows, drawing out what is hidden and bringing it into the light. But this sensitivity also leaves you vulnerable to those who see your kindness as a resource to exploit, a well to be tapped without concern for its limits. It's not weakness to set boundaries. It's an act of preservation that ensures your strength remains your own. Without boundaries, your empathy becomes an open door, inviting those who would take without giving, draining your energy until there's nothing left. You must learn to guard the sanctuary of your heart, to build walls that keep you whole. This isn't a betrayal of your nature. It's a testament to your self-respect, an affirmation that your light is sacred and not to be consumed by those who cannot appreciate its worth. When you set these boundaries, you're not shutting people out. You're defining where your kindness ends and where your strength begins. By protecting yourself, you allow your empathy to thrive without being exhausted, to shine without being extinguished. Your boundaries are not barriers, they are the structure that supports your ability to heal, ensuring that you can continue to give without being diminished. You don't need to lift a finger for justice to find those who have wronged you. Karma moves with an exacting precision, weaving through lives and choices, bringing consequences to those who thought they'd escape unscathed. Every slight, every betrayal directed at you sets forces in motion that are beyond human interference. Those who have mistreated you will feel the weight of their actions return to them, a tide they cannot outrun, a reckoning that arrives when least expected. It may not be your role to deliver these consequences directly, but rest assured, they will come. The universe's balance doesn't waver. It accounts for every act and intention, turning the scales back to equilibrium. The wrongs committed against you become seeds of their own downfall, sprouting at a time they cannot foresee. Those who cast shadows over your light will find those shadows growing around them impossible to shake. It is as though the energy they directed at you loops back, intensified, a mirror reflecting their own misdeeds in stark clarity. You are protected not by chance, but by this universal order that guards your path. Trust that this justice is woven into the fabric of existence itself. Your strength is knowing that karma operates with relentless certainty, sparing no one who has acted in malice. In this, you can find peace, knowing that wrongdoers will face their own actions reborn, as the universe demands balance, ensuring justice is served without your intervention. Your presence commands respect, rooted in an integrity that few can match, and a strength that radiates far beyond words. People feel the weight of your energy, an unspoken power that speaks of divine protection. They sense it, like an unbreakable shield encircling you, a force that sets you apart. This reputation you carry isn't merely a matter of opinion, it's an acknowledgement of the divine nature that shapes your path and protects you. Others recognize that crossing you isn't just a risk, it's a challenge to forces beyond their control. You are admired not only for your unwavering resolve, but for the karmic consequence that follows in your wake. Those around you know that you walk with a higher order, a justice that doesn't falter, and they understand the implications. Your strength isn't a weapon, it's a beacon, an emblem of the protection and empowerment that flows through you. People may not fully grasp its source, but they feel its truth, aware that there is something about you that demands reverence and caution alike. Your reputation precedes you, a testament to the divine essence that guards and guides you. This isn't simply respect born of fear, but of recognition, a deep, undeniable understanding that you embody a power few dare to challenge. They know that you are watched over, protected and empowered by forces they can neither see nor escape, and this reality shapes how they view you. In your presence, they find themselves holding their breath, acutely aware of the rare energy that surrounds you. Your growth is not gradual, it is seismic, a transformation forged in the fires of every challenge you've faced. You do not just endure adversity, you emerge from it reshaped, as if molded by hands that understand the depth of your potential. Each trial sharpens you, chisels away the unnecessary, revealing a version of yourself that carries the strength of what you've overcome. You do not bend to life's hardships, you transcend them, rising again and again, each time more powerful than before. This process is your alchemy, turning pain into purpose and trials into triumph. It is not enough for you to simply survive. You are driven to evolve, stepping with full force into the vastness of your spiritual purpose. There is no halfway for you. Transformation calls, and you answer, shedding each layer that no longer serves you with the ruthless clarity of someone who knows what they're destined to become. You are no stranger to change, because change has become your ally, shaping you into the embodiment of resilience. Your path demands this relentless evolution, a constant shedding of the old to make way for the extraordinary. In every moment of growth, you are reclaiming your power, aligning more fully with the truth of who you are meant to be. You are not merely transforming, you are unfolding into your highest self, leaving behind a trail of those past selves that dared to limit you. This is your purpose, your path, to grow, to transform, and to become everything you are destined to be. You have no obligation to hold on to what drains you. Those who pull you into their negativity do not deserve the light you carry, and it's time to sever those ties without hesitation. Your energy is a precious force, not to be squandered on those who seek only to diminish or exploit it. Detaching from these influences isn't selfish. It's essential, an act of self-preservation that honors your growth and well-being. You are not here to be weighed down by others' darkness, but to shine in your own brilliance, unencumbered and free. When you step away from toxicity, you're not just protecting yourself. You're making space for your true self to thrive. Each time you distance yourself from those who do not align with your purpose, you gain clarity, strength, and a renewed sense of peace. Your detachment is not a loss. It's liberation, a shedding of burdens that were never yours to carry. This space you create within yourself is fertile ground, ready for new growth, for deeper connections with those who uplift rather than drain. You are meant to rise, to expand beyond the confines of negativity. Each step you take away from toxic influences is a step toward your highest potential. In this act of letting go, you affirm your own value and reclaim the energy that others tried to siphon away. This detachment is your power, a shield that ensures you walk forward, unburdened, and ready for the growth that awaits you. You are not navigating this path alone. You are held within the rhythm of divine timing, guided by unseen forces that ensure you are exactly where you need to be. During moments of challenge, when shadows gather and the path forward blurs, trust that you are surrounded by the unwavering support of spiritual allies. They have been with you all along, their presence a constant pulse that aligns with the beat of your heart, guiding you toward your purpose with precision that defies earthly logic. Your steps are synchronized with a timing beyond your control, yet it moves for your highest good. Every delay, every obstacle, every turn has been orchestrated, not to hinder you, but to fortify your spirit. The universe is not indifferent. It's a web of forces that pulse in alignment with your soul's journey, each thread a reminder that you are protected. In moments of uncertainty, know that this timing is divinely ordained, calibrated to bring you the growth and strength that will serve you beyond measure. This guidance is not passive. It is an active force that shapes your reality, opening doors that lead you closer to your true path. Trust that your spiritual allies are not just bystanders. They are architects of the blessings that await you, and their support is a shield that deflects harm, no matter how daunting the challenges before you. Embrace this truth. You are divinely protected, and each moment is unfolding exactly as it should. Every challenge that rises before you is not a barrier. It is a crucible, a forge where your inner strength is tempered and refined. These trials are not meant to break you, but to reveal the depth of your resilience, to uncover a power within you that even you may not have recognized. With each obstacle, you are strengthened, reshaped, and remade into a force that can stand unwavering against any storm. These difficulties are not curses but blessings in disguise, designed to strip away doubt and fear, leaving only the essence of who you are meant to be. Overcoming these challenges is not just for your own growth. It's a preparation, a gathering of tools and wisdom that you will wield to help others. The strength you gain becomes a beacon, a source of guidance and solace for those who face their own battles. You are being sculpted, transformed by the fires of adversity, so that when others stumble, you are there, steady and unshakable. Your experiences are the map, the lessons etched into your soul, ready to be shared with those who seek a way through the darkness. In facing these difficulties, you do not merely survive, you thrive, stepping fully into your role as a guide and healer. This is the empowerment born from struggle, a power that flows outward, touching lives beyond your own. You are not just overcoming for yourself, but for all who will one day look to you for strength. You are never truly alone. Forces both seen and unseen walk beside you, guiding and uplifting you at every step. Your allies are everywhere, some rooted firmly in the physical world, others existing beyond it, all united in their unwavering support for you. They move with you, their energies entwining with yours, offering strength and reassurance as you pursue your path. Your purpose is not a solitary burden. It is a shared calling, held and nurtured by the allies who stand by your side. The path you tread is one of impact, and you carry unique strengths that the world needs. Your gifts are not coincidences, they are intentional, meant to illuminate darkened places and inspire transformation. Now is not the time to hold back or doubt your abilities. You possess an energy that can uplift, heal and reshape, bringing light to spaces that have long been overshadowed. Your allies, both earthly and divine, are here to amplify your purpose, ensuring that you never walk this path unaided. Embrace this power within you, for it is no small thing. It is a force that moves through you and extends outward, touching those around you in ways you may never fully see. Trust in the strength that flows through you and in the unwavering presence of those who guide you. You are meant to bring positive change, to wield your unique gifts with conviction. Step forward, knowing that you are supported, empowered, and destined to make a difference. You are a healer, a protector, and a guide in a world that desperately needs your strength. Your role holds a gravity beyond words as you carry the power to transform not only yourself, but those around you. Each step you take is significant, and each choice is a testament to your unwavering resilience. Your journey isn't just about personal triumph, it's a catalyst for collective growth. You are the spark that ignites change, the force that others look to when they need light in the darkness. Your resilience is profound, a beacon that draws others toward hope and healing. You may not always see the ripple effects of your actions, but they are there, building a path that others will one day follow. Your presence is a reminder that strength and compassion are not opposites, but partners, creating a foundation that can uplift entire communities. Embrace this role fully, for your impact reaches further than you may know, touching lives, shifting perspectives, and guiding souls toward healing. Share your story, let others feel the truth of your path. There are those who need your words, your experiences, and your insights to inspire their own steps forward. You are part of a greater movement, a force of growth and light, and your contributions are vital. Stand tall, speak your truth, and let the world feel the power of your presence.